Alright boys, so today we are going to do a weekly trading recap. So this previous recording is for this week of the, let me, hold on, of the 21st or the 20th to the 26th. That's the whole week. But anyways, let's just start the video. So let's just get into the charts. For the whole week we only managed to take one trade, which was kind of all right, because I mean one trade is okay for me, but ideally we should have took more than one trade, maybe around 2 to 3 trades. But on Monday and Tuesday, I ended up not taking a trade because I was kind of taking a break because I was on a losing streak from last week, and I did not upload a video of that, but I ended up losing, I think, 2%. So further ado, let's just get started with the trade I did take on Friday, which was on Friday. So honestly, it was a pretty simple trade. I'll just go on the daily first of all. Okay, daily is not much, but as you can see, it's bearish because we broke structure to the downside. But on the 4 hour of the Friday, we broke structure to the upside, and on the 1 hour and all the way down to the lower time frames. So ideally we were just targeting some liquidity, and I was marking out liquidity levels at this level and right over here. So market opening was at 6:30, and I'll put a little line to mark out the 6:30 opening. So hold on, let me just put down a vertical line. So market opening. So on the 5 minute, I didn't really wait for, a sweep of liquidity or a sweep of liquidity or anything like that, because I don't know, just looking at the chart, we were already so, near to the high time frame liquidity levels. So in my opinion, I thought, we ideally should have just already, we're trying to push towards that level instead of come back down. So I didn't really get a retracement except for the 1 minute, which we got right over here. So market opening, we created a just bullish structure and broke a structure to the upside, and then we kind of just were ranging around this area, and then from there we created a equilibrium and also a fair value gap here. So we ended up validating this fair value gap right over here, and then on top of that we tapped into equilibrium exactly right at equilibrium, and we rejected off that. So with that, I was like, ideally I wanted to take a trade right there, but I decided to wait for more confluence because this is again a little riskier of a trade, because we are not waiting for liquidity. We're just kind of going with the flow of how the market is moving. So I ended up, okay, we also created an inverse fair value gap here though. So I waited until it broke, and then I just entered off that, because on top of that we did break structure, and I entered off this candle right over here and had my stops under this low. But yeah, my take profit was right over here, and it was, yeah, so pretty much it was an easy trade, and it was a pretty quick one too. It only took like maybe 15 minutes. So yeah, that was my overall trade, and I ended up making $1,000. But I did end up wanting to take more trades, but in the end I'm happy of what we got and where we got to. So yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much to add, except yeah, I think Nasdaq had better price action as for the trade, but I never really like trading on Nasdaq. I really like only using S&P. So I guess if I were to take a trade on Nasdaq and marked out equilibrium again, and then a fair value gap, and then wait for a break of structure to the upside, which is here, and then enter off that, But overall, I think Nasdaq had better price action. But again, I do not really like trading on Nasdaq. So if we could have taken more profits, because I only had one TP, ideally this would have been the second one because of the other high right over here. But we never ever reached that exact high, so we were really close, but not exactly fully there. But yeah, that's pretty much about the that's pretty much the trade, honestly. I don't really have much to say, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So if you guys like the video, feel free to subscribe, and I'll be posting more weekly videos about this. So yeah, see you next video.